What up, Virgo? It's your girl Kelly coming at you straight out of Boston for the Queen Bee Tarot. So I've been doing things a little bit different lately. Yes, one is on my bed, but that's not it. I've been doing a different spread, so I went ahead and shuffled all three of my decks, which I'll reshuffle again in front of you, but I pulled 12 cards and I'm going to pull 12 clarifiers. I just want you to see the bottom of the deck. Your main energy is the Devil in reverse, so looks like we got quite a few problems here, Virgo. Looks like you just had a major tower moment that probably destroyed your family or happened in your family. Some of you may have lost a child. I can't apologize enough for that. I'm so sorry. But some of you, it looks like an infidelity. Now know that I could be picking up yours or your partner's energy. So this could be you or your partner. You don't need to leave it in the comments. If it comes in the reverse, it just means a lot of you were asking for clarification from your partner's point of view, like what they've been doing. So if it does come in the reverse, take what you can, leave what you can't, throw the rest away. If none of it is really hitting the spot with you, check your sun sign and your ascending. One of those will usually be the right reading for you. Looks like there was a major tower moment here, and there was some infidelity. Whoever did the cheating definitely got cut off, put out in the cold. Why can't I ever get reads that are happy? Ever. I think Aries reading was like the happiest one I've had, and I had to bitch them out because the males are acting a fool. Can I ever just get like a happily ever after, or it's all such drama, 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 drama. Ugh. No matter what sign it is, y'all got some drama. It may be that you're trying to give this, that was weird. Why did it almost come out as second person, a second chance? Or maybe some of you, this is your second marriage. Second person, second chance. That's really the only way I can take that, is this, maybe this is your second marriage, because that's how it wanted to come out. It looks here like you're being tight with your money, or even with your heart. You don't know whether or not to give this person a chance. And there's a fast messenger in there to tell you that this person doesn't have the right intentions for you. They don't have the right intentions. You're going to hear all kinds of I can changes and whatever. You usually hear from a boyfriend or girlfriend that cheats on you. I personally don't ever give anybody that second chance to fuck me over. I'm good. The minute an Aries woman hears they've been cheated on, she's gone. Trust me. You won't even, should be gone so quick your head will spin. So, some of you are doing the dirt. And some of you are asking the question on if your partner is doing dirt, and the answer is yes. And they have no good intention. They have no intention to change on that. Okay, so let me clarify these cards here. Can we please clarify for Virgo, October of 2016? That must be a date that's for one of you. October 2016. Pretty sure it's 2018. Just throwing that out there. Please clarify for Virgo, October of 2018. Please get some clarifiers. Ooh. Okay, we got plenty of clarifiers. I guess your story just wants to be told. Ooh, we got... Wow. Exactly enough cards fell out. Now, here's the funny thing about this. When I was doing your 12 card spread, there was 2 cards that would not go back in the deck. So I said, okay, they want to be out here. When that all just fell out, it covered all of them, even the 2 that were over here. Now, if that's not a sign that you need to hear whatever's going on here, I don't know what is. I've never had that happen where 14 cards fall out of a deck to, you know, clarify 14 cards at once. Like, that's insanity. I have absolutely never had that happen. So, yeah, something's going on here, guys. Like, we need to figure this out. So, let's see here. The first thing you have is the 5 of Swords. And this is my dickhead card. Because if you look at the look on his face, he's a dickhead. He's really a dickhead. He doesn't care who he hurts or who he steps on to get what he wants. He's going to have what he wants. Clarified by another 5. The 5 of Wands, which is the action. So, actively, you guys are, some of you may be in abusive relationships. Really? Some of you may be in abusive relationships, and this is your message to get out. Get out while it's the getting's good. You've got 2, and this is meant to be reversed as well, because you've got 2 5s in the reverse position. And these are, you know, halfway through the journey, you start to meet your obstacles, you start to run into things that that make your journey much harder. Here, it's like you run into combat at the level 5s. And so there's a lot of fighting, a lot of screaming, a lot of yelling, just mental deception, cruelty, a lot of in and out behavior. You've got a Tower moment here clarified by another 5, the 5 of Swords. Again, in the reverse. So these 2 are the same card. I just want you to understand they're the same card. So, if you look at them, my dickhead card has come up twice. So this is somebody who really, really doesn't care. Really doesn't care and caused this Tower moment. I get that feeling like they walk all over you and you don't even know how to stop it. Or you walk all over them and they don't know how to stop it. And finally, there's like this massive, I'm not even sure what I would call it. There's just a major destruction comes through and takes out your whole foundation, and your towers are burning. You've got the Wish card here, which is my Happy Family card with the 6 of Swords, which means that you're moving away from this person. You're moving away from this happy family. So you could have had a homewrecker come in. Gotta love those homewreckers. There's not plenty of single guys out there. You gotta go and take someone else's. Just throwing that out there. I'll just leave that right there. Looks like you're moving away from this position. You're moving away from what you thought was a happy family, based on the stuff that you found out in this Tower moment. You have the King of Swords, who is not my favorite character. Generally sharp with the tongue, rude, very authority-like figure. When he's in the room, he thinks that everybody should listen to what he has to say. But it's telling me that either this is the energy that you're bringing in to protect yourself, or this is the person in your life. So it could be either of you. But either way, you've got the Fool card here, and this is not the beginning of a new journey. This is a stop acting a fool, whoever this person is. Whether it's you or your partner, this is stop acting a fool. That's what that is. This isn't like a new beginning, like they show with the Rider-Waite with his dog and his little knapsack. No. No. This is you're being a fool. You've got the Four of Pentacles clarified by the Five of Pentacles. So you've now moved from protecting, some of you may be protecting material goods, but protecting your heart, your soul, your mind, your material assets against somebody, to being put out in the cold. You now have, there should be probably a no communication card here, but there may not be, that I see. I don't see an Eight of Wands reversed or anything like that. But it looks like that one of you is out in the cold here. One of you is not speaking with the other. And if you are, it's very limited terms. You've got the Two of Pentacles here. Annabelle. We got Annabelle. And she's kind of the master of balance, if you will. And this to me tells me this person was trying to balance too many people in their life. Because it comes up with the Nine of Cups in reverse, which is our wish card. Nobody wishes to be balanced around in someone else's life. Nobody wishes to be the other woman, or to be the wife or the husband or the other man, you know? I mean, everybody gets hurt in that situation. You have a fast messenger here telling you this person is really messing with your mind. And when I see this in the reverse, I don't see this as coming out of it. I see this as the more you're around them, this to me kind of looks like an aroma. And it's like an aroma of like Stockholm Syndrome, if that makes any sense to you guys. Look it up. It's like the longer you're around this person, the more enamored you become with their lies and stories. And their lies and stories start to build and build and build until it's like you've smelled up enough of this. It's like baked in an apple pie, and you just start to go with it and believe it. They could beat the snot out of you and then tell somebody that you fell down the front stairs, and you will go with it no matter what, because you have strong feelings and emotions toward this person. You got to look it up. Sorry guys, I'm not going to explain it for you. Even with my psych background, it's very difficult to explain. But I feel like this is an apple pie baked with Stockholm Syndrome, and this is your fast messenger, your Aries, Leo, Sag, Aries, Leo here, to let you know, like, get out of this, like, get out quick. There's nothing good in this situation, and it's gonna get worse. You've got a Knight of Cups in reverse telling you that this person does not have good intention towards you. Clarified by the Eight of Wands. You're coming near the end, and you've collected 8 swords. I mean, 8 swords. Okay, so some of you are in a mental mind prison. So even though it's not here, the Eight of Swords is making itself known. So some of you are in a mind prison. I guess I explained right when I said Stockholm Syndrome, because that is basically a mind prison when you fall in love with the person who's kidnapped you or whatever it is. The Eight of Wands is here, and this is kind of like how would I? Because the 8 and the 9 of Wands are kind of like, well, the 7 too, is toward the end of the journey, the actions seem to be more aggressive because you're picking up more wands and you're carrying more wands and you're exhausted. So it's like you're coming to the end with this person and all of their stories and their bullshit and their lies. And this person is full of stories, bullshit, and lies. The Knight of Cups is the playboy, him and the Knight of Wands in reverse. When they show up in the reverse, they're the smooth talkers, the playboys, the fuck boys, the fuck girls. They're the, smooth talking, whoever you want to call them. And they have plenty of options, and they've made plenty of promises. And then clarified by the Eight of Wands in reverse, I feel like you've just taken on a little too much when you've taken on this person. They're too much for you to handle. You've got the Strength card here with the Judgment in reverse. It's reminding you that you need to start making good decisions. This is not a good decision. This person, not a good decision. Staying with them, not a good decision. Judgment is telling you, like, you need to pull the strength up, like, pull yourself up by the straps of your thong, your bootstraps, whatever the fuck you gotta pull yourself up by, and get out of this. Like, you're making bad decisions. I don't know if some of you have children involved. I get that some of you have children involved, but your children shouldn't have to see whatever's going on here. I see it. But your children shouldn't have to see whatever's going on here. Again, we've got five of Pentacles, so this is the second time this has shown up twice. And it looks like being out in the cold with this person is exactly where you or your partner will stay. They'll either stay out in the cold from you, or you'll stay out in the cold from them, but they see this as some sort of twisted victory. Like they were victorious over you. Like you were a trophy. That's how they're viewing you, how they're seeing you. They're possessive. It's almost like a trophy. Like they want to know where you are, who you were with, what you were doing, what time you took a piss, how many, pieces of toilet paper you used. Did you leave the house at all? Was the car there all night? What time was the car there until? I mean, this person is like just very, if you have children, they shouldn't be around this. You've got the King of Cups in reverse, emotional manipulator, and you've got another Tower moment. So maybe this has happened twice with the same type of guy. Some of you are maybe, or girl, same type of girl. Some of you are maybe dating the same person who just looks different, but they have the same attitude, values, and there's a lesson to be learned from that. This is a major emotional manipulator, along with the King of Swords in the upright. The King of Swords in the upright could talk circles around you, but then you throw in the emotional manipulation, and there's your Stockholm Syndrome. And there's your Tower card again. And your Tower seems to get worse. It's like you're finally need to take down your guard and recognize that this has to go. You have a wish card here. Something's going to happen that will give you the opportunity to get out of whatever this is. Some of you are financially stuck maybe. Some of you are living together and you can't take anymore. There's a wish card here to help you if you accept the help. Don't barricade the door to help. If you look, I see the door more than I see him right now. Don't say no to the help, because it may come from a very mysterious place. It may come from a place you never thought. It may come from a place that people were wishing you would get out of there for so long, they all pitch in to help you. You never know. You have the Two of Wands in reverse and the Lovers in reverse. So you've got a decision card and a decision card. So you've got decision card clarifying a decision card. Sometimes I see this as my travel card, like a card of traveling. You see a little globe here and how he's looking out, and he's choosing himself instead of the two. He's choosing himself instead of the two. So it looks like you're going to be choosing yourself instead of the two. And that's a good decision for you, because there is definitely a third party involved. But you can have light at the end of this tunnel. You can. Because right now you're feeling defeated, you're feeling anxious, you're feeling like, what the fuck else can happen? Like, you're feeling like you want to get away from this person, but at the same time you don't. There's kind of like an obsession there. You're exhausted. You're just basically letting them do whatever they want at this point. Time for them to go. Time for them to go. Okay, Virgo, I am going to pull your oracles now from the gods, goddesses, titans, and sirens. That is what I have for you from the regular spirits and ancestors. And if you're wondering what I'm holding my black arrowhead. Sometimes I like to finish with it when I'm reading. I usually keep it on top of one of my decks, but sometimes I play with it when I'm reading, so sorry. It's a habit. Let's clear the deck and bring in energy for Virgo, October of 2018, please. Let's bring in the energy for Virgo, October of 2018. Energy for Virgo, October of 2018. So I wasn't reading these in the reverse. And then they started reversing themselves, so I figured, okay, I'll read them in reverse. So now you've got reversals in there as well. Can I say they turn themselves? Okay, what does Virgo need to hear for the month of October 2018? White Buffalo Woman, peace. So in her upright, she's about peace. She's about gathering peacefully. She's about bringing peace into one's soul, bringing one's soul into balance. She's about courage and wisdom and knowing when to pick and choose your battles. In this case, she is reversed for you. And she is reminding you that sometimes peace is worth more than any money in the world. Pick and choose your battles wisely. What else do we have for... You have Thoth of Wisdom. So normally in the upright, this is what he looks like for wisdom, obviously ancient Egyptian. The White Buffalo Woman is Native American. And he's for wisdom. But he came in the reverse, letting you know that right now the decisions you're making are bad. You are not making correct decisions. You are not learning the wisdom and learning the lessons behind the person you're with. You are opting to stay with a soulmate when you've already learned the lesson and need to move on. There's either another soulmate for you or there is a divine male or female. But if you're still in relationships like this, then my guess is that you have a few more soulmates before you get to your divine male or female. It's telling you to use your wisdom to let go. Other cards does Virgo need to know? Knew it. Expansiveness. This is talking about in her upright. There you go. This talks about expanding one's life. With this, the way I said I felt there was a possessive nature, this kind of clarifies that for me. There's a possessive nature here to this relationship, whether it's yours or your partner's, and it's almost like one of you is a trophy. So obsessed they want to know where you are, what you're doing. I literally like, what time you took a piss, what time you did this, you know, one of those. And I see you kind of blocked out from your family. There are some of you that just like are getting to that point or feel like that person is going to turn into that. This is my confirmation that the feeling I had was right, because you're not getting any expansiveness, you're not getting any culturalism, you're not getting any learning. You're stuck and you can't expand because this person doesn't want the best for you. They don't want you to shine. Once you shine, you look good to other people, whether it's male or female. What else does Virgo need to know? Jeez, you have all the reverse cards. Carnunos, shape-shifting. So it's letting you know that it's time. It's time for you to leave this situation. Sometimes you have to change into that Leo, that strength card that you had. Shapeshift into that lion. Pull in that courage and get out. It's telling you to shapeshift and shift into that strength that you know you have. As a man, you can be abused too. That includes women calling the cops over nothing and saying you hit them. Men, this is a no judgment zone. So on this page, there is no judgment, but it's telling you to shapeshift into that lion, borrow that Leo energy, and roar like the wind. Else does Libra need to know? Again, Athena, strategy. Normally, in the upright, this is what she looks like. The artwork is so amazing. But unfortunately, she is in the reverse, and it's telling you you're not even working on a strategy to get out. You're not working on a strategy to call friends and family. Maybe you're cut off from them. You need to get this in order. You need to get this in order. And I don't know if this is going to be, for some of you, most of you, I have no idea. Maybe a small collective of you that needed to hear this right now. Anubis, protection, reversed. You guys, I don't know what you're doing, but you're getting all the reverse cards. Anubis, obviously ancient Egyptian. Sorry, I forgot the rest of them. I won't even get into it now. For protection. Saying you have protection here, but you need to learn how, just like I said at the end of the reading, don't defend the door so the gifts can't get in. Where you had the wish card and there was that defensiveness. Don't defend the door so the wish can't get in. It's the same thing here. Don't ignore the protection that's being offered to you on your way. Safe houses, whatever it is that you guys are dealing with, because it's fucking heavy. It's heavy. I mean, when I mentioned Stockholm Syndrome, I'm not kidding you. So, when you get your strategy together and you figure out how to get out, you call upon Anubis, say his name out loud, and ask for protection. I'm sorry for you singles tonight. Apparently, they needed to hear that message very much so. All the information actually, first let me say there will be a lot of changes coming to this channel. I'll be offering a lot more services. And I'm trying to figure out where to put those on this page so that they're accessible. I can't. This concussion's driving me nuts, guys. Blah, 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 blah. Still applesauce. Where it's easily accessible for you to gain access, look at the services, let me know what you'd like. So I'm trying to figure out a way to use this platform to do that until the website's up and running. So until then, I will be posting in the box below. Thank you for all your likes. Please remember, if you're watching, to like the video the way YouTube knows you're there. If YouTube doesn't know that you're there and you like the video, then other subscribers really don't see it. Other people who could potentially subscribe don't see it either. So the more likes the video has, the more, I guess, it's seen on YouTube by other people who are interested in astrology and maybe looking for a Libra reading. And it may reach the right people. It may get the message out to the right people. So if you wouldn't mind subscribing and liking and all that good shit, I'd appreciate it. For all of you that have been here since the beginning, I love you guys. And I will be updating you all on the changes as I go. If you need anything until then, my email is in the box below. Feel free to email me, and I will catch you on the flip side. I'm out.